Here we go, guys. The dev server is open, and here we are with the F-117. We're going to check it out, most of the stuff for air over here. It's not gonna be a long video, but we're gonna check the main changes to the game in the dev server for air, okay, in this video. And then afterwards, we will check everything else in other aircraft and everything with that, okay? So don't you worry, I will be doing a video just for the F-117, just for the SU-34 and stuff. But today we're going to just check it out, the main things. Today, no, in this video, right? So we are here in the 117, in the Flying Knights Squadron skin, and oh my god, this thing looks amazing. Look at the airfield. This is the first thing that I really wanted to show to you guys. The anti-aliasing is kind of weird. I gotta change it up. They changed a lot of things in graphics as well. Yeah, see? Super resolution. Is that the one that I use? I think it is. Ultra quality. I think that's the one that I use. Now it's better. But yeah, in the V-Sync is not working, so I have to check everything. But look at this, man. This is beautiful, man. Look at this. It just is amazing. This aircraft may not be the best thing ever, but it is pretty good. I mean, oh my god, how much speed do I need to take off on this thing? Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. It has the refueling thing up there. Look at this thing, man. How does this thing even fly? Look at this cockpit as well. My god, Gaijin, you are doing something with these cockpits. This is going to be amazing to fly in a normal simulator battle. Look at this aircraft, man. We're gonna test it out too much over here, guys. It turns very well, actually, but it likes to try to go into certain situations. Of course, we do have our bomb bay over here that breaks the stealth. It is not a fast aircraft by any means, and it is using some laser guided stuff. So, oh come on, I don't have my button. It's this button, I think. Yeah, it is. I might die over here. But yeah, guys, a very, very cool aircraft. I missed completely. Like I said, I will be covering all the aircraft in specific videos, okay, guys? But yeah, this is the F-117. Very stealthy. Nothing too crazy on the speed or anything like that. But it is very, very interesting. It turns very well. Look at this. But I need more speed. This thing takes its time accelerating. So yeah, we're gonna do a whole bunch of videos, like I said. So yeah, and of course I need to change my buttons to make it work, because of course everything is working in a weird way. So you open, you can look up and downwards because you have two cameras. I don't know if you know this, guys, but uses the upper camera when it's looking up and that camera down there to look down. So it's very, very interesting. So you can laser and the bomb will go there. It closes the bomb bay, and here we go. So very, very cool, right? Look at this turn. Oh my god, it doesn't turn very well, but I mean, it turns okay, right? It's nothing too bad. The fly model is, yeah, this thing shouldn't really be flying, as you know. The fly-by-wire is the only thing keeping this thing on the air. So yeah, let's go to the other things. So it's at 8.7 in air battles and naval battles, and 10.0 in ground battles because of the ability of it to actually attack ground targets. It has the F-404 engine that we talked about, but with no afterburners. Here is the weapon systems. Of course, no missiles, no guns, just a lot of GBUs, some very interesting ones. We do not have the GBU 27 of the dev blog yet, but I'm pretty sure they will add it, which is a specific version of the GBU just for this aircraft, which is pretty cool. But yeah, then we go for the F-15, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna do a whole video about it, but here is the F-15E, guys, the new Strike Eagle. Very, very cool aircraft, I gotta say. This one is using the same engine. You wanna know something interesting? The Israeli one is using the stronger engine. Yeah, it's like 20% more or something. Look at this. The 229 practically within a F-100. It is much, much stronger. Everything else is pretty much the same. I mean, in the radar, it should be a little bit worse. but I don't think you can feel it in the game. So we're gonna just grab some things. Like I said, I'm gonna do a whole video, like a bunch of videos about this. If you do use your bombs and stuff, you need to use the conformal fuel tanks. If you're not using them, you can remove them. You know, so it depends on what you want to do. It has a lot of countermeasures as well. You can use barrels, MRAMs, of course, M120As, the M9Ms. This skin is very, very cool. But let's fly a little bit with the American one. So here we are flying with the F-15. Very, very cool looking aircraft. This is already my favorite F-15 for sure. I mean, deep-placed aircraft are just so cool, right? And it has some conformal fuel tanks, limitations and stuff to using payloads and stuff, but it takes a lot of bombs, okay? I will be showing every single loadout and stuff in the proper video out of it, but yeah, look at this. Mavericks. We chose by mistake 2 AIM-9s there. I would want to take AIM-120, but you can take 8 AIM-120 as well with no conformal fuel tanks, so it's pretty interesting. No cockpit yet. We have some interesting radar modes. So we have the normal search and TWS MTI over here. I'm pretty sure these modes, they need to be moving the targets for you to detect them. So it's not as good as, for example, the SU-34, but you can lock them, which is something that the SU-24 cannot do. Let's see if the radar can detect them. They are very small targets, so you need to get really close to them. But yeah, the radar is pretty good. It has a lot of range, of course. It will be way better than the F-15C radar, okay? Don't you worry. I don't think it's working, guys. Yeah, the light tanks. This is work in progress. This is the new flight test that you can do. You can choose some stuff to spawn in the air and stuff. And I will show everything to you guys, but yeah. I don't think the radar is locking everything, but we can check it out in a custom battle later. But yeah, look at the new effect for the afterburner. Pretty amazing. Remember, this is the one that has the weaker engine, so the Israeli is much better on that regard, okay? And I gotta say, even with a lot of weight like this, you are still pretty maneuverable. It's not that bad, actually. I was wondering if it was going to be like worse or better than this. So yeah, of course we do have our guided bombs over here that we can use. Let's drop a lot of them. Oh, 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 up, 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 up. And they are all going. Look at that. We're gonna try to hit. It was a bad shot, but yeah, very interesting guided bombs. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy how good these GBU-39s are, man. Of course, you have Mavericks. You have a pod, of course, of with thermals and stuff. Very good thermals, by the way. I mean, it's the Lantern, so it's a good system. It could be better. I mean, this thing carries the sniper in real life and stuff. But yeah, look at the... Oh my god, this game looks amazing. Let's take a look on some of the other stuff. And here we go, guys. See, here is the new test flight kind of situation that we have. So you can choose everything. You can choose realistic, simulator, the map. I'm sure that it will be more maps over here. But yeah, Ladoga. Let's see the Ladoga. You can choose to spawn in a higher place or not. The types of targets, if it's high tier or low tier. Limited fuel, limited ammo. Unlimited ammo, camouflage, of course, user skin, back to smoke, gun targeting distance, everything, the bomb fuse, bomb series, everything that you need, the time of day and everything. So if we go to an evening, for example, or whatever, I want to put everything here I can put. So very cool. And let's test fly the SU-34. So here we are in the SU-34, man. Look at this thing. It's amazing. The duck is finally here, guys. And the first thing that I wanted to show to you guys, look at the speed of this radar, boys. This is PESA, man. This is PESA. This is another level of radar. Look at the amount. I mean, it feels like it even should be faster than this because of how fast these radars are in real life. But the thing is, this is a very early PESA as well in aircraft, but still. I mean, it's already plenty, isn't it? It has 200 kilometers here in the space. I have to check how much range it will have. So yeah, very good radar. I mean, look at this. It's really fast. Really fast, man. Nothing like this in the game exists. It's just so, like, it's amazing. And of course, you have the ground modes, of course, for targets that are moving. So we're not going to be able to detect anything because nothing is moving in this test flight. You have some bases as well for you to test it out and stuff, which is pretty cool. We have the cockpit here. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole video on these aircraft. But yeah, it's very realistic the way that the MFDs are and stuff. They are reworking a lot of them. So very, very cool cockpit. Amazing, amazing aircraft. And it turns very well. People are saying that it's a bus. Yeah, it's a bus, but it turns well. Look at the vapors, of course, that they added. Amazing new stuff. And then let's test some of these new weapons. So we have the Gr.1, which is pretty much what? A cruise missile, right? So we can just lock onto a target right there and fire. Let's see if I can fire from this distance. I don't know if it's gonna... Hold up. I need one button. Hold up, guys. You can use this button to just fire and use this GPS guidance to actually go there. And it's pretty much a cruise missile. Okay, it's GPS guided, so no moving targets or anything like that. But it is pretty interesting missile. Very different from the missiles that we have. Apparently, if you are in the right ranges and everything, it has 120 kilometers of range. And of course, it has Mach 2 capability. We also have the... where is the Gr.2, which is the same thing, but... oh, click the wrong button. But it is non-guide, like non... It doesn't have a thrust, like it doesn't have an engine. So it just glides itself, so it's pretty much the same. Let's see if we hit that one. We can drop this one as well. I don't know if it's gonna hit or not, if it's working or not. I have to check. I didn't test it in here. I'm testing with you guys. I have a lot of bombs with this thing. We have FOBs over here. CCRP? No, I don't want CCRP. Yeah, I hit it, right? Yeah, it destroyed the base. It took a while, but it was there. So very, very cool. We have the UPAB 1500B, which is like a glide bomb as well. 1500 kilos. We can choose that target and just shoot this thing. So yeah, look at this. It's a glide bomb as well. Very big one. GPS guided as well. And we have multiple weapons. We have also the CAB 500 KRM, which I don't know exactly what it is. I have to check, but I have a feeling that this thing is like some sort of like better guided bomb only, you know, like the normal CAB, but it probably moves with the target and stuff. So very, very cool. I'm kind of fast over here. You don't have an air brake with this thing, so you gotta turn. Hold up. This aircraft is pretty cool. Lose your airspeed. Yeah, look at this. Still turns pretty well, but it loses energy very quickly, and then it is pretty heavy. I'm very heavy over here, so don't mind that, but the aircraft is pretty heavy. Here we have the new airfields as well. Very, very cool airfield. Just amazing. Really, really amazing. And yeah, guys, let's continue the tour. So Japan is receiving, it's hidden over here, guys, but the Thai Harrier, the AV-8S is coming probably. It's just hidden, but it will come, okay? And then the last aircraft that we're going to talk about is the British Tornado. The Tornado is a very interesting aircraft that already is pretty good, but now it became even better. We have the Brimstones over here. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a proper video on it, but still. Oh, we have a better pod of countermeasures. Oh no. 240? This is 600. I wonder what that is. Maybe it's for the MAL system? I don't know. But still, let's aim 9Ms, of course. As you see, we can take the advanced paveway, so we're going to check that out as well. We have these babies with the Brimstone. We're gonna take some Brimstones back there. You cannot use the FLIR system on the... whatever. Advanced paveways is an advanced paveways. Oh, in the middle there. And oh, that's weird. But yeah, pretty cool. So let's go to a test flight as well. So here we are, a new cockpit, a little bit of a new HUD there, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it could be completely wrong, but I think it's an updated cockpit. But yeah, very, very cool aircraft. You do have the thermal system over here. It's not the greatest thing ever. This thing can carry other things, but yeah, new afterburner. Every aircraft has a new afterburner now. It's very, very, very different. It has a MAWS system, apparently. I think the MAWS is when you use that pylon of stuff there, I think, I'm pretty sure. So we have to check, but let's test the brimstone, of course, which is probably what you are most looking for. So let's just go here. Again, I mean, I already said this too many times, so I'm not gonna say again, but I'm gonna do more videos about this, okay? Just keep that in mind. So we're gonna do that. Come on, baby, turn. And then have here outside the launch range. Oh my god. And then we just keep it up. You can, I mean, look at this. Looks so cool flying. It's not killing, it's being exploded by the DRA there, which is kind of funny, but yeah, you get the idea, right? It's like a guided TV missile. And of course we have the advanced paveways as well. So if I, for example, choose that base over there, but you know, for some reason, not the base, I mean, this would be for a vehicle, but you get the idea, right? So if I fire the bomb over here, for example, so if I choose any point over here and I drop the bomb will try to go there, okay? But then if I lose the laser, for example, it will still go there. I don't know, I turn on the laser again, it will go to the laser. So it is GPS, of course it doesn't have enough speed there, but you get the idea. Basically you will be able to just fire at a position. So for example here without the laser, and the bomb will be GPS guided. If you remember, oh well, the target is moving, so you get there and you turn it on the laser, the bomb will try to move to that laser. Okay, so it's GPS and laser guided, which is much better than what it was before with the paveways, right? And then we're gonna do a rapid fire of other changes that you might not have seen. Of course, there are graphic changes and other things. First change, Tornado Gr.1 has 1,200 countermeasures now, so oh my god. The vegan, the normal vegans here, the both of them, and the first Gripen received the better, improved. Where is it? Here. RB75T, which is better. It's uses the SAP-HE shell, just like the AGM65G, if I'm not mistaken, or E, or one of them. You know, you get the idea. Like I said, the SU-34 as well received a new bomb, so now we have the CAB 500 KRM, so an improved version of that. I'm pretty sure this is able to lock onto targets that are moving, something that I think the older CAB cannot do, so now you can do that, if I'm not mistaken, or something along those lines, or the improved range, or something like that, okay? I'm pretty sure it's like that. The RWRs got changed, so I'm not gonna say every single one because it's pretty much every single vehicle in the game. If you go to the actual cockpit view, you will have a proper RWR. So I'm gonna show a Russian vehicle and an American one, but oh, this is not in the new thing. That's boring. But anyway, let's take off. But anyway, all of these vehicles will have the RWR glaring up better, or you know, they will make more sense, like they will be realistic. So look at that, look, they're not locking, but you can see the little lights lighting it up and stuff. So very, very cool. This is basically, and it works if you lock, if you everything, they will basically work like that, which is pretty interesting. Let's see if I can show to you guys. I cannot show here. It's only the new aircraft that are in the new thing, which is pretty odd. Let's test it out on the A10. Yeah, a lot of these aircraft, they did receive these, but they're just not properly working right now. The test flight is not ready, like I said, right? So yeah. So yeah, you can clearly see over here with the internal RWR, AAA there. So it's actually, you know, letting you know, and it's realistic. So the RWR is realistic now. Some other vehicles like the Gripen, for example, got a new, like, whole bunch of new stuff in the cockpit, which is pretty cool as well. So if we go to the Gripen, you will see that. Let me just do it. So yeah, see, for example here, so the MFDs are working better in a more realistic way. Many vehicles have these, okay? So you have to check it out, all the vehicles that got changed. They don't say each of them, but yeah, they're basically getting more realistic with the MFDs. Some other changes, F4F, ICE, guys, 13.0. Yeah, they decreased the BR of these things. So yeah, very interesting. The AV8B and A got an increase in the power, so now it has more thrust because of a new engine, which is pretty cool. The authentic RWRs include MiG-21s, 23s, A-10s, F-16s, many things. And then there were some, you know, like normal, how do I say, like graphic stuff that they changed. So let's test it out if it's working on the F-16. But basically the afterburners are different. You can see a work in progress, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't feel that it has the flame there. So it's work in progress. Many of the vehicles, they do have new afterburners. They do have a new rocket engine, like, stuff, you know. And of course the vapor clouds. Yes, the vapor clouds are here, guys. Many of the aircraft have it. I don't know if it's every single one of them. RWR here as well for the F-16, but yeah, look at this. Very cool. Oh my god, the flight model of the F-16 is just crazy, man. But and you can hear the last thing, the new sound of the DEFA. Before it was using the sound of an R30. Now it's using its own sound, okay, guys? But basically this is it. These are the main changes for aircraft. I'm gonna start doing the whole videos about the specific aircraft. There aren't that many aircraft, so there should be a very soon video about the F-117, the F-15, SU-34, Tornado, and then probably a tank video as well, helicopter video. So I see you guys in the next video, okay, guys? Bye.